You're on YouTube right now doing your research on investing in real estate in Dubai. You've probably come to the best video that you could find today. I'm your real estate mate and I'm a real estate broker in this bustling city of Dubai. As you can see behind me, I've got Marina and JBR views, those tall skyscraper buildings, and then I've got the Sheikh Zayed Road, which is the main road that takes you all the way into downtown DIFC. With the metro, our office just has a really, really great view. As you can see, it's busy. Recession? Where's the recession? Stick around as we go through today off-plan real estate investment. Off-plan real estate investment isn't the only good investment properties that we have in Dubai. Different folks, different strokes. If you want to move here with your family and you obviously need a place to move, off-plan is not the place for you. But today we're going to discuss off-plan real estate investments and why you need to seriously consider getting into off-plan real estate investment. So stick around. Right, let's jump straight into it. Off-plan project pricing. Off-plan project pricing is wholesale pricing. You're buying straight from the builder itself. You're buying straight from the developer. This is the cheapest. If you make the right decision and you buy from the right developer in the right location, that's why I'm here, because you can make mistakes. This is the cheapest that unit in that location and in that development is ever going to be. So moving forward, no one else ever will be able to buy anything cheaper than what you bought it at in your building, in your location for your unit. Now, I emphasize unit-specific, location-specific, developer-specific notes there because I have seen people make mistakes in investing in off-plan real estate. Majority of that is because of the unit, developer, and location. It is so vital that you choose the right location. And how do you know that's going to be the right location? Simple. Look around you. What is there? Why would people want to live there? Because essentially off-plan real estate investment, if you want to hold and keep it, you want to rent it out to someone. So why would those people in 4 to 5 years still choose to live there? If you know Dubai has a great future ahead of it, and it has all of these plans, and the plans are being executed. But if you're investing in a location where the government isn't really focusing on expanding the metro station or public transport or major roads, what is that going to mean for your investment in the desert location? In time, properties always appreciate, but there also needs to be a reason for that appreciation. There is a reason for depreciation or stagnation, right? So you need to make sure that what are the future plans? If I buy off-plan right now in this location, what is going up? Where are the schools, the shopping centers? Can I dial somebody to pick me up, a cab? Like in some locations, people have bought in where cabs don't even come regularly, where Kareem doesn't even deliver food. It is ridiculous. Why would people live there? And that's why we are here as real estate brokers, is to advise you on what's going to happen. Why would this be a good investment? Because if we're only looking at price, we can sell you the cheapest thing in the desert. But at the end of the day, we need to look at what's going to happen in the future. And are you going to be able to make money if you want to keep it? Even if you want to resell that before handover, which is buy and flip strategy that so many speculators are being very successful with in Dubai, you still need to be project specific and location specific. It is detrimental. So that's price you're buying directly from the builder himself, from the developer, the cheapest that unit will ever be in that building and in that location, and it's only up from here. Directly correlated to the price subject is, how do I pay for this thing? Now, you would notice that there's a price and then there's a payment plan. You cannot mortgage off-plan property in Dubai. Where I'm from in South Africa, there are banks who have pre-approved this project and they are willing to give 100% to 105% bonds. And I'm pretty sure where you're from, that could potentially also be the case. But in Dubai, no bank will give you a mortgage or a personal loan or credit card for any off-plan property at all. And I emphasize that that is not happening. That is not happening. So you do need to have quite an intensive cash flow when you commit to buying off-plan real estate. Now, let's say the property is 2 million dirham. You need to be in a position where you can pay 20% of that as a booking fee and 4% DLD. Let's not consider that there might be a discount on the DLD or not. Let's go all in, 4% DLD. So you need to be in a position where, if you're interested in this project, you need to be in a position where you can pay 10% to book and secure that unit because it has the best views or whatever the case is, because these things sell out in a matter of hours, maybe a couple of days. Projects are sold out in the major locations, downtown, Emaar Beachfront, Dubai Creek Harbour. Everywhere I want to invest, you need to be ready with 10% immediately, so the money needs to be in the country, or you need to do a direct remittance. And then a couple of days later, maybe 30 days later, you need to provide another 10% on signing the sales purchase agreement with the developer. Then you're paying your 20% down payment plus the 4% of the value. So that's what you need to commit to. Then you also need to look at the payment plan. So payment plan structures are different from developer to developer. And within the developer, they are also different between project to project. So I'll give you an example. A developer developing townhouse community, payment plan right now is 80-20. So what does that mean? It means you pay 80% during construction. So there will be an estimated date of completion on your SPA, sales purchase agreement, which is 3.5 years from now to be likely. So you need to pay 80% up to handover, but you've already paid 20%. So there's 60% remaining. So the 60% remaining during construction is what you need to commit to. So let's say, for example, and I shouldn't be doing public math, but let's say, for example, you're purchasing something of 2.5 million dirham. You pay 20%, which means every quarter, the 60% that is left over, you need to be able to come up with 140,000 dirham every quarter until handover. And then on handover, the 20% that remains, is it worth a mortgage then? Maybe, maybe not, but you need to plan that you need the 20% in cash ready to actually get your key, to get your tenants in, or to move in yourself. Or you can go to the bank and get a mortgage for that, get your keys and move in or rent that out yourself. Other developers with other payment plans, usually maybe a 50-50, which 50% of the entire value is needed during construction, which means you still pay the 20%, 10%, 5 within, let's say, 45 days. 45 days. You pay your 20%, 30% is remaining. You need to have strong cash flow to make up the 30% until the day that handover happens, and then you can mortgage 50%. 50% to mortgage, it's more worth it than mortgaging 20% on handover. So you can either choose to pay that 50% in cash or mortgage half of the property value at that point, then put a tenant in or move, but that's the only way that you are getting your key. We're still on. So essentially, that is how a payment plan works. You cannot mortgage an off-plan property. You need 20% down payment with a 4% DLD fee. You don't pay any commissions. You do have an admin fee of around 5,000 dirham, and then make sure that you have a cash flow that can actually supply the demand of the financial obligation that you have every quarter or every 4 months. And then last but not least, we're looking at appreciation. Now, nobody's got a crystal ball to say this is how much money you are going to make, but we can always connect the dots looking backwards and saying similar project, similar location, similar unit has seen this type of appreciation. This is the population growth that we are seeing. This is the loan to value that mortgages are going for. You know, as a broker, we need to understand all of the intricacies of the market, who's buying, what are they buying, where's the location, to help you in advance to make sure that we're taking the steps necessary to put you in a position to see the appreciation that you want. So I'm going to use an example of a villa community called Tilal Al Gaf. It is right opposite the Mac Hills, which is the Mac's largest villa community development. It is located in and amongst other very successful villa communities as well. So it's a really, really well located. Schools, shopping malls, you know, people are actually delivering there. It's a really good location. So just to give you an example, 2020, the buyers and investors over there bought three-bedroom townhouses for around 1.4, 1.5 million. Now that is 4 years ago, right? Like three and a half years ago. Now they're at handover. Those properties are now selling for 2.4, 2.5, 2.6 million. So nearly 100% appreciation. Now there's a lot that happened since they bought. They were just out of COVID, and then Ukraine happened, and then a lot of crazy stuff happened in the world, which made Dubai such an attractive place for people to come and invest and live and feel safe and have a good quality of life and sun 24/7, 365. You know, all of the good things that Dubai has to offer has attracted these people. And then new visa regulations, making it easier for freelancers, for golden visas, things that we haven't even touched on. So a lot has happened that has driven the demand, and the supply has not really caught up with the demand. So that's the position that I'm looking at to put you in. What unit, what type of investment is going to be in demand in the next couple of years? And how do we know that? What do we see? Understanding the vision of what the Sheikh is doing and putting in place to increase the population. And I mean, if you look at property prices right now, people who've been here for the last 4 years will tell you it's going crazy. Well, those are the same people who are invested in these projects and are enjoying the fruits of their money's labor. So just to give you some food for thought is that where's this city going? We are so small. If you really look at Dubai from a satellite on Google Maps, it is such a small place. And they've got so much land to develop. And there are so many people moving to the city. The vision is to have 6 million people by 2040. By the trend that this is going, we are going to exceed that. When we look at the demand for schooling, over 300,000 applications for private schools came during 2022. That's the biggest demand for schooling that Dubai has ever seen. What does that say? People are moving here. People want to stay here for a long time. Those people need places to live. People are preparing to move within the next 3 years. That's why they are buying off-plan real estate. Because once this hands over, they can move to Dubai and move in. Now, you could be in a position where you are the holder of the key for those people to move in. People are moving here right now looking for ready property to move into, and Tilal Al Gaf is the only townhouse development that's handing over right now. So where do you feel and where do you think those owners are sitting now? They are sitting pretty. That is what happened because it's cause and effect of their belief in the city moving forward. So Tilal Al Gaf is just one of thousands of projects and examples that I can give you in a one-on-one call, which is possible between you and me. There's a link in the description directly to my calendar for a 30-minute Let's Talk Property chat so that we can discuss what are your goals, what do you want to achieve, what are you looking at? Do you want to move here? Do you just want to invest here? What is it that you want to do, and do we have that for you? Chances are we do, but I can't help you the same that I helped my client yesterday or the client that I have a meeting with later on. Everyone's needs and outlook and perspective over investment in the city is different, right? And your goals are different, and your your appetite for risk is different. So there are different projects, different payment plans, different locations that are good to invest in, to seriously consider getting your money out of your country, paying no capital appreciation tax, paying no income tax on your rental income, no income tax on your salary that you earn in Dubai, corporation tax of only 9%. Then we haven't even touched on visas. When you buy real estate in Dubai at a certain amount, you qualify for an investor visa, which doesn't require you to have a job to actually come to the city and live here. There's just so much going on. So it'll be really good for you to book a call in my diary so that we can discuss the benefits of investing in Dubai, and also strongly looking at planning the way forward through investing in off-plan real estate in Dubai for you and your family going forward. So again, your real estate mate, broker in this bustling city, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video where we will go more in depth into projects, payment plans, and opportunity zones in Dubai.